Hey everybody, this is Patrick with Arch Enemy Customs. Just wanted to show you guys how to take apart a Volkswagen speedometer. This one is out of a 68, but I've also done it one with earlier models. I don't know if you can do it with later models. So the first thing you want to do is take your screwdriver, and I've got a couple small ones here, and you just want to pry up under this lip of this chrome trim, and it'll just pop right off. You have to fight it a little bit, and then you want to take out this nice little fancy trim ring, which is one of the parts to get painted, and it just pops right out. And as you can see, there's some gaskets in here, and this is the glass. You just put those to the side. And then, so right here, what you can do is you can pop off the needle. It just comes off real easy. And then over on the back side, you can see that there's some screws up here on the gas gauge on this model, and then some screws down here for the lights. You just want to pull those out. Set that to the side. And like I said, up here on the top there's some screws. And then the gas gauge just kind of pulls out. You can see that's the gauge right there. And then here on the back there's still 3 more screws to remove. And it's just easiest to remove this one. You don't have to, but you kind of have to fight it to get it out with it in. And then these 2 screws, the bigger ones, they hold the speedometer mechanism in. Just like that, you have your speedometer fully taken apart. And as you can see, this is all the gears for the speedometer. Probably, if you're doing this on an older one, get some gear grease and grease them up. And then there's a couple little screws here on the front, these brass ones. You'll want to undo these, and then this brass centerpiece right here, it just pops off. Now I'm going to show you guys how to reassemble it. Take a couple minutes. Best thing to do is just put this right back in. Slides in real nice and precise fit. Take your big screws again. Screw them in. When you go to put the needle back in, the little center brass piece right here, you have to turn just a little bit and hold it. Slide your needle back down over it, and that'll allow it to spring back into place so that your needle goes back to 0 when you stop. And then just put the bottom piece on. The bottom piece I'm screwing in. And you're going to put your gas gauge back in. You're just gonna pop your trim ring back in here. Might have to fight it in a little bit. Another tip, when we originally did this, we wrote 12 o'clock on here, and 12 o'clock is top dead center of the gauge. And the reason we did that is this trim ring right here, it's a little different shape, and it's a little bit wider at the top and a little bit narrower at the bottom. So to get the correct look, you want the top to be at the top. And then this just goes right back on over here, and as you can see, there's a couple grooves on each side of the gauge that just goes on for these flaps right here. You just line them up and you snap it on. You kind of have to work it on a little bit, and that's how you rebuild it once you're finished painting the trim.